It's Kobra here at MaddenGuides.com, and for this video breakdown, I want to take a look at a play that you can run where you don't have to make any pre-snap adjustments, and you can get a one-play score against cover 4 quarters. The name of the play that we use for this video breakdown is called Gun Trips Tight End Shuffle Motion Fake Screen Will. You can find it out of these playbooks. The playbook that we'll be featuring for this video breakdown is the Rams. Before I actually show how to run the Gun Trips Tight End Shuffle Motion Fake Screen Will, let's take a look at the breakdown as far as the play and talk about some of the things with it. So this play is 11 personnel featuring 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 running back. Obviously, it's out of the shotgun. It's a 3-by-1 trips formation. And the protection scheme that we're going to use here is a 5-man pass protection, and I'm using the empty setting for here as far as the pass protection goes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pass routes before we get into the actual play here. Now, as far as this particular play, what you have here on the left is you're going to have 2 receivers out here. So you're going to have this receiver here, which is going to be Adams, and then you're going to have Smith. Now, both these guys are kind of running what I'm going to call post routes. Now, you might even want to call them a skinny post, but this guy on the outside, definitely Adams is running a post route here as you look at it. And then to the inside of him, you got Williams. We'll call this a skinny post, so he kind of goes into that area there as you look at your screen. To the inside of them, you've got Nakwa. Now, he's going to run the will route, and he is the play's primary receiver. So he's going to go into this direction here, and he's going to break up that left sideline on that will route. And then over here towards the right, you're going to have Parkinson. Now, Parkinson runs a delayed curl route. So what he's going to do here initially is he's going to look to stay in the pass block, and then he's going to end up coming up in here and curling back towards the quarterback on that delayed curl. He'll give you a nice check down option if nothing opens up deep there as you look at it. Now, the final piece of the puzzle here as far as with this particular play, it's going to be Williams here. And what you're going to notice with him is he goes in auto motion out here towards the right, and then he comes back and he acts like he's going to be setting up for a screen route. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to hold one of the defenders. In this case, it's going to hold this defender right here as you look at your screen. Now, in the cover 4 quarters, what he does here is he's actually supposed to be dropping back into this curl flat here. But what he's going to do is he's actually going to come up and cover Williams, and therefore it's going to allow Nakwa to get wide open on that will route as you look at it. So let's go ahead and run the play, and you'll see what I mean. All right, we're going to go ahead and snap the ball, and I want you guys to watch Williams go into auto motion to the right, and you'll see him coming back towards the left. Now, I want you guys to pay attention. You'll see that defender comes down to cover the running back Williams, and you can see I make that throw to Nakwa, who ends up going in for a 1-play score. Let's go back and rewind this and take a look at it a little bit more in depth, and you can see what I mean as far as with the X and O's of the play. All right, now what I want to do is I want to slow things down so we can kind of really go through the X and O's of this particular play called the Gun Trips Tight End Shuffle Motion Fake Screen Will. And with this particular play, as I've already talked about, we're looking to get Nakwa open against a type of defense such as the cover 4 quarters out in the nickel 2-4, which is a match defense as you look at it. So he's going to be running this will route into this area here. Now, the cool thing about this particular play, it really doesn't matter where the ball is lined up. You notice right here, it's on the right hash mark. It could be lined up in the middle. It could be lined up on the left hash mark. But against this particular defense, it's going to work pretty nicely regardless of where it's lined up. So that's the nice thing. You don't really have to worry about where the ball's lined up at. Now, the other thing I want to point out is this running back, which is going to be Williams, he's going to be sending auto motion out here towards the right initially, and then he's going to orbit around and go back towards the left. Now, he looks like he's running the screen route. And the idea of this is to get this defender right here who's playing this curl flat as you look at it. What we're trying to do with him is we're trying to get him to come up and cover Williams. And if he does that, that means he's not going to be dropping back into this area here at all. And the other thing I want to point out as you look at it, to the outside, you've got Adams who's running this deep post route as you look at your screen here. So he's going to be running this deep post, and his route is actually going to draw the corner that's lined up across from him towards the inside as you look at your screen. So he's going to go to the inside, therefore clearing out even more room or Nakua to get open on that wheel route down that left sideline. That's what you're going to see here. Now let's go ahead and keep running through the play here and take a look at it as I go through it. And you can see right there with the auto motion with the running back Williams right there. Now, something else I want to point out here is you're going to notice that Parkinson right here, he acts like he's going to pass block initially, and then he's going to run this delayed curl. Now, the nice thing about this is if for some reason that our primary receiver, which is going to be Nakua on that wheel route, isn't open, then we would dump it off to Parkinson. That would give us the other option. The other thing I want to point out, you're going to notice right here, this defender is coming up to cover Williams right here, running that fake screen route out there towards the left as you look at it. So let's continue on with it. And right there, you can see that I see him wide open as far as Nakua, so I make this throw with Stafford. And you can see right there, the ball is pretty much going to be right on target where we can hit him on that wheel route deep down the field as you look at it. So let's continue on with it and look at it here. And you're going to see right there, we make that catch, and then we end up going in for a score. So this particular play here, this gun trips tight end shuffle motion fake screen wheel, is definitely a play that you can run in situations where your opponent likes to run a lot of, say, cover 4 quarters coverages, especially those match type coverages. You're going to find that somebody's going to be wide open. This case is going to be Nakua, where you can hit him deep down the sideline and go in for a one-play score. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for more Madden guides, strategy, and tips content. See you in the next video.